Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to tell you the reason why you see that your New Year resolutions that you write out, that you tell to yourself, that you tell to your friends and everything and pan out. I want to tell you the exact reason why it is not working out. So first of all, the question is, are they even necessary? Actually, they are. New Year resolutions are necessary because you have to ask yourself, what do I want this coming year? Like, where do I want to be? Where do I see myself being? What are the things I need to change? What are things that, what are the people that I need to be with? New people that I need to be with? Energy I want to have around me and all that. So you have to ask yourself that. And that is why your New Year resolutions are necessary. So they actually are necessary. But why do they never work out for you? Or some do, but why do some not work out for you? You're probably making a mistake and you need to rebrand. You need to this new year, this 2024, you need to rebrand and change your mindset, change everything about these your New Year resolutions. Because if you have a bad beginning, how will the rest of the year go? Do you get? So I'm here to give you the reasons why yours are not working and what you can do to make it work. So this is how this video is going to go. I'm going to be telling you mistakes you're making, or you're probably making, or have made in the past years, and you probably make this coming year, and how to correct it. So the first reason why that your New Year resolution should not even be existing in the first place is that you're not stating what you want from life. And when you are, don't play too safe with it. If you say, okay, you want to be, some people, what they will do is that they'll just be like, okay, I want to be a better person, I want to be happy in life, I want to be rich by next year, I want to have saved so much money and be a rich person, I want to have my results, and it should be on my results, should be on the top. I want to be having A's and everything. You're not saying how you want it. You won't just sit down and be like, oh, I want to be a better person this year, and it's just happened and you be a better person. How will you be a better person? So when you're stating what you want, you state how you also get it. You also know that, okay, this is how I'm going to be a better person. Not that you just sit and be like, oh, I want to be a better person this year, I want to have better people around me, I want to be a rich person. What are the steps to becoming rich? You won't just sit down and be like, this year, by the end of this year, I want to be. State how rich you want to be, how you're going to achieve that. State how you will get that, you get those A's in your results, and state how many A's you want in your results, how you want things to pan out in your life, and just stop playing safe with your wants and goals and how you're going to achieve them. Stop playing safe. Okay, this second one is actually somehow close to what I said in the earlier one. Stop expecting magic to happen. Don't just sit there and be like, I want to have this in life, I want to be here in life, I want to be this next year, I want to have this next year, I want to do this next year. Don't just be like that. Work every day to be where you want. Let me explain it for you. So you want to save better this year, this 2024, and you're like, okay, and also want to save. Let's say you have this amount and be like, I want to save and have 100k by the end of the year. Okay, fine. You want to have 100k, and that's what you say in your New Year resolution, or write in your New Year resolution. But the problem is, every single day in that 365 days, are you working hard to get it? Think about it. Okay, you're probably by the end of this year, you looked at your New Year resolutions and I'm like, I didn't get this. But did you work hard to get it? That's another question. did you work hard to get it? Like, you want something to happen by the end of this year. You're planning for something to happen by the end of the year. Every day in the year, every week in the year, every month, are you looking back at that thing and trying to work hard to get it? It's not going to just fly and come from nowhere in like December or something. You have to work to get it. So if you want to get something, work every single day. Work your ass off every single day to try to get it. It's not just going to fly from nowhere. Stop expecting magic to happen. That is probably why your New Year resolutions are not like working out right. That's why you're just not like achieving those goals, because you're not working hard to get it. You want to get it. I get you are determined to get it. Are you ready to work to get that thing? That's another question you need to ask yourself. And what can you do to plan better? You have to, as you're thinking of getting something, think of how to plan to get that thing. That's how you can correct that problem of expecting magic to happen in your life for the end of the year, and just not allowing that thing that you want to happen. That's probably why. So this next point, I personally have fallen for it quite a number of times. So this is kind of personal because I do it too, like a lot. You see, some of these resolution thingies like that you've planned out and everything that I'm using to explain to you guys, I've made those mistakes before. That's why I'm using myself as an example for you guys. So this particular one, I do it a lot. I'm the type of person that I don't do well under pressure. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. When there's negative pressure and there's positive pressure, don't put negative pressure on yourself and do more of like the action part. Okay, you want to get something by the end of this year. You want this new year to be like good for you and everything. I say, oh, we're going to get this, we're going to get that, we're going to hit this, we're going to hit that. Okay, no problem. But you're not applying negative pressure on yourself. The energy you're supposed to be using to get that thing, you're using it to like stress your mind. You're like, oh my god, it's already June, I've not done this, I've not done that. Girl, chill and try to work to get that thing. Like, do more of the action than applying pressure on yourself. It just won't work out. When you're like, oh my god, it's June, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm not this, I'm not that, oh my god, and you're freaking out. How do you expect that thing to work out by the end of the year? It's not even going to happen, because in your own mind you're already like losing out. Like, I mean, it's a whole year, like 365 freaking days, 52 weeks, 12 months. You have all the time in that year to like do anything that you want. So apply less of pressure on yourself and you'll see yourself doing better. I mean, work hard, but apply less negative pressure. If not, it won't even like work for you. I mean, if it's something that you have to like get like, okay, let's say your academics and you're like, I want to get A's this semester and everything, and that is necessary. So you have to do all you have to do to get this. I mean, yes, you apply pressure on yourself, because applying pressure on yourself that semester will like get you going and everything and make you do well in your exams and everything, because you're like, oh my god, it's like you kind of make it a do or die affair. I don't know how to say, but in a positive way. If you're not overstress yourself, you just find yourself falling sick, not being in a good mental space during that exam period, and you're like, god, how did I get here? And you're applying more pressure on yourself. Trust me, it won't work out. I am an example. Like, I fell for that. I fell under stupid negative pressure and it didn't work out for me. So that's one thing I need to do. Stop, like, less pressure, more effort, more action, and you're going to get that thing that you want to get this year. You see this sentence for make your journey personal as it gets, because it's your life. So if you're like doing things that are like personal and you're feeling like, oh my god, I'm being selfish, I mean, don't be too selfish, because as you matter in your life, other people around you too matter and kind of make you who you are. But try to make this year as personal as it can get for you, so you have a very good personal growth and you'll be very proud of yourself and everything. So another reason why you're not getting what you want by the end of the year is probably because you are striving to get results and not growth. Let me explain that. So you want to get results at the end of this year, 2024. No problem. But what about how you got it? Okay, let's see. This pencil that I'm holding, I'm like, oh my god, I want this pencil. I want this pencil by the end of the year. I can have this pencil by the end of the year. But how I got it also matters. Let me give you 2 examples. Let's say I worked hard, so hard, and I was not focused on other things. And I was just like, this pencil, this pencil, this pencil. I want to get this pencil. And I get the pencil. And you now think of, like, look back at the past and like thinking, okay, I've gotten this pencil. So what? So, and like you can't look back and have like any good memories or anything. Like, and just be like, oh my god, I later got this pencil, but I went through this, I went through that, this, that happened. Or you can just live through your experience, allow yourself, like, enjoy the year. Okay, let's say you want to actually get good results by the end of the year, like getting this pencil, but you're not living through that experience. So that's why you just see your year, a year will just pass by, and like you're like, wait, we're already at the end of the year. How did it? And I have all the things that I want to have. You got your results, but what about the experience? Did you grow that year? Like, did you watch yourself grow? Were you just like passed and got to the end of the year? That's what I'm trying to say, that okay, you get those results, the things that you always wanted and everything that you wish to get, that you had. Okay, like, these are my New Year resolutions that you want to get by the end of the year. You got it, fine. But that 365 days, or those 365 days, how do you live through it? Try to make a story for yourself while striving to get those things that you get. So you can do both at the same time. Don't just like strive hard to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, when you can do both, when you can get results and also growth at the same time. So that's probably something I need to work on this 2024. You see these next points, I feel attacked. Let me first take a sip of water before I start this one, because I am the main victim of this one. Let me take a sip of water. You see people like me out there that every single year we're changing our New Year resolutions. I mean, it's not too bad, but if you think about it, okay, you want new things every year, I get it, and you want to achieve, but the ones that you had last year, did you achieve them? It's not too bad. Okay, 2021, I didn't get this, I'll try to get to 2022. But many of us, including me, will be like, as if New Year resolutions expire. They don't expire. So it's not too bad to actually try to hit those targets that you didn't hit last year and bring it to this year and try to get it. Girl, it's not like, okay, I didn't get this last year, this year we're changing it probably wasn't my thing. Girl, you never even tried it out, so how do you know if it's not your thing? It's not too bad to try again another year. You literally have so many years, so what is bad in trying to get those things that you didn't get last year? Maybe like, maybe those things just didn't work out for me because they weren't for me. You better try again this year, this 2024. If things did not work out for you in 2023, you try again 2024. Don't blame don't blame those things on, okay, circumstances. They didn't just work out 2023. So we leave it in 2023 and we're doing a new thing 2024. Stop it. Stop it. It's not too bad to try to redo those things. It's not going to kill you. So if you think that, okay, this thing did not work out in 2023, try again in 2024. It's not too bad. That's probably why those your New Year's resolutions, because you're changing every single year. You are changing every single, because you're changing every single year. Every single year you're trying to change. This did not work out, so we do a new one. New year, new me. Auntie, new year, new what? Try again. It's not going to kill you. It literally won't kill you. Another one is for people like me. That one too is targeted to me. And if you know you're like this, you need to change. Okay, you have new resolutions, no problem. But I feel like your growth should kind of be private. I mean, I'm even putting myself out there because obviously I'm on YouTube, I'm on IG now and everything. So I kind of want to bring people along with me. But you can still take some things in your life personal. If I came online and I'm like, okay, by the end of this year, I want to get this, I want to get that. And people will be like, now let's see this girl. And by maybe the middle of the year, I'm not even close to getting it. Do you know how bad I will feel? Because I feel like, oh my God, these people already know that I said I'll start like this. If I don't have this by the end of the year, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. This is because you didn't keep some things private, which you should have. Some things that you just need to keep private, like some of your New Year resolutions, you need to keep it private. It's not going to kill you if you just say, okay, this year, you know what, since this is a personal thing for me, I'm going to keep it to myself. By the end of the year, you cannot come out and be like, okay, I wanted this by the beginning of this year, I could not get this, I could get this, and you can still bring people along. But you didn't have to go through all that pressure of, oh my God, people know this, people know that, and I've not gotten it, and I've not done this, and I've not. No. That's probably why things are not working for you too. Because you let people into your life too much. You let people know too much. So you feel like you owe them something. You owe them your growth. You don't owe anybody your growth. Like, you don't owe anybody, any single person, your growth. Even if you're an influencer like me and like you're trying to bring people along and people that are watching you on your channel along, you don't always have to like let them know everything and let them be so involved with your personal growth, because it is you at the end of the day. It is you. So there are many reasons why your New Year resolutions, you're not getting that target, those are your target that you wrote at the beginning of the year. But these are a few reasons which I can also relate to, because I fall into these traps. So I just felt like y'all should know too. I felt like y'all should know to not make those mistakes. If you've not made it before, you should never make those mistakes. And if you used to, this is your chance to rebrand your year and be like, okay, these are the new things. It's not too late. It's literally December 31st. It's not too late to change them. And another thing is, it is okay to not get all you want at the end of the year. You're literally your age. How do you get to your age? Okay, you're 34 or you're 28. You've had 28 years, 34 years, by God's grace, many years to come, and you want to kill yourself this coming year because you didn't get what you want. How does that even make sense? The year that you didn't get all you want, did you die? No. And if you don't this year too, you won't die. It's advisable to know where you want to be and how you want to achieve being where you want to be. But you should also know that if you don't get all these things or be all these things that you want to be this year, it won't kill you. And that is how you can just move on with life. Like, you should learn to look at the past and be like, okay, these are my mistakes, these are my mistakes. We move to the next year. Like, we literally move to the next year because you are moving to the next year. So if your mind is stuck on that last year, you will not really move, like, mentally. You just moved into the next year, but you're kind of stuck up on 2018, 2019, 2020, which doesn't make any sense because another year has started, another season of your life has started. So you should actually give yourself, do like this, do like this. If you don't get all things that you need to get and be all things that you need to be by the end of the year, do like this, do like this, you will be fine. You will literally be fine. Trust me. I'm saying this to you, wherever you are and whoever is watching this. You will be fine. So just know that. Another thing that I need to let you guys know is being realistic. You have to be realistic with your goals. You have to be realistic. If not, things are just not going to work out. It's not even like, I'm not even cursing right now. I'm just saying the fact. You have to be realistic. When I was younger, I used to like see some things and my sister would just be like, face reality, face reality. And I'm like, girl, I'm being ambitious right now. And it's to be overly ambitious. It's not too bad to be overly ambitious. I'm saying this is where I want to be, this is where I want to be. But my sister will sit me down and be like, try and be realistic. And I'm like, that's why I get so stuck up on things that I don't have, I don't be, and the things that I regret because I was just overly ambitious. And my sister will sit me down and be like, try to be realistic. I mean, people that are overly ambitious like me, I mean, we'll still get far, you get, but sometimes you have to do like this, do like this, take it easy on yourself so that you know that, okay, well, if I don't get these things, which one of them, firstly, which one of them are my priorities? Probably you want to get closer to God, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to have this, you want to have that. That reminds me, I want to give a saving tip, like a yearly saving tip, like an annual saving tip in this video because it's very important. I literally just, it's not like I just realized, but I just told myself this year that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And I hope it works out for me this year. Trust me, if it actually works out, I'm going to come here and tell you guys how it, because sometimes I've noticed that, okay, I've done these things, but I didn't like put it to my mind that, okay, this worked out for me. Because since when I was small, I always used to save because I'm like, oh my God, I want this bottle of water and I don't have the money now. So I'm going to save and get it. Like, I will save to my last breath. I will not eat. I'll be losing weight to get this bottle of water. Well, till now, I kind of am like that because I'm material, like, should I use the word materialistic? But like, I like material things. So if I look at this thing and I can't afford it now, I will save like till my last breath to get that thing. So I've always been like that when I was small. And if you look at it, while I'm growing up, it's actually not a good look. It's not a good thing to do because you tell yourself 2024, I want to have, it depends on your income and your allowance, I don't know, you want to have 500k by the end of the year. No problem. Now look at this. You want to have 500k by the end of the year. The journey to getting that 500k is in two ways. First way is to save your heart and might to get that 500k by the end of the year. You will still get that 500k, but look at it. You save all your life. You are not eating well. You're not like you are not like enjoying life. You're just saving to get that 500k by the end of the year. Saving. Or The second way, you will still get that 500k, but you will save some and spend some. Now, this is not so explanatory for you guys because you still wouldn't get. Let me say it again so you guys understand. The first way, you are stressing yourself. Okay, you're a salary earner, and let's just say you're making 30k per month. I still want to get that 500k. Trust me, it's possible. Okay, you're like, I'm going to save. That's like wicked. Something that they call wicked saving. I wicked save too. Trust me, I can relate to this thing. You're saving 20k out of your 30k that you should be enjoying and be living life and eat good food. You're saving that 20k every month to get that 500k. You have other things too. But let's say probably you have relatives that give you money, and maybe friends who just gives you money and everything. You are not now tracking your expenses. Both the money that you're saving, the ones that you are collecting, that people are gifting you, everything is going to that 500k by the end of the year. You will have that 500k. But trust me, if you track your expenses, with this first example and the second one I gave you, you probably would spend more and make more bad financial decisions doing that. Because you're just like, okay, how I spend money, you don't really care. You just want to get that 500k by the end of the year. You probably would have wasted twice times 2 of that 500k, but you don't know. But you're just chasing to get the 500k by the end of the year. No problem. But you actually made bad financial decisions that year, and when you finally get the 500k, you might not now use it to do something good. That is just the painful part. But if you're someone that tracks your expenses, and okay, you're using this amount of money, you're doing this, you're saving, you're not killing yourself, you're trying to do this, like, I think it's better personally to, instead of saying, okay, I want to save this amount of money by the end of the year, tell yourself you want to spend money more wisely. Because that first person that is chasing to save, what about, okay, you're chasing to save your salary, what about the money that has been gifted to you? You just look back at it and be like, oh my god, I used them on the stupidest thing because I was not even focused on that. You just wanted to get this thing, you've gotten it. But what about the amount of money that you wasted? You will not be like, I actually wasted more than I even wanted in the first place. So you get what I'm saying? You should strive to make better calculated financial decisions than just saying you want to save this amount of money. Because, my dear, you will waste so much money trying to save. Like, that's just it. That's just that line. That's just the sentence. You will waste so much money trying to save the wrong way than telling yourself that by the end of this year, I want to look back and realize that I made calculated financial decisions, like like spending money wisely. I want to look back and be like, oh my god, okay, yes, I spent money wisely. I invested in this, I invested in buying things are still kind of an investment. Look at this and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's an investment. Okay, yeah, it's an investment. Than just striving to get that one thing, get that one thing, get that one thing. You're not even focused on how much money you're saving and wasting because your mind is just on that one thing that you want to get. So please don't be like, this year I already told myself, because every year I'm always like, okay, this is the thing I want to get. I still have things that I want to get, but if I don't get this, fine, as long as I've made good financial decisions. I'd rather have more money in my bank accounts that I'm not using to do anything by the end of the year than money that I'm like, okay, yes, I'm saving because I want this thing. Do you get? Because later, by the end of the year, you will later find a cause, you later find a reason for having, you will later find something to do with that money than just saying, okay, I must have the money for this, I must have the money for this thing. When you now later get the thing, you still don't have any money in your bank account. What is now the point of that saving that you stress yourself for? My dear, try to make calculated financial decisions, like spend money wisely than just giving yourself this crazy target that you want to hit and you're not tracking your money. So this year I told myself, instead of saying, oh, I want this by the end of it, I want to like save this amount of money by the end of the year, I want to get this shoe, I want to get this stuff, I want to change my phone, I want to rent an apartment. I still want to get those things and I will still be saving, but every money while I'm saving, any amount of money that is coming to my account, the ones I'm allowed to spend, I'm spending it well. Aside from saving, I'm spending money well this year. I told myself I'm going to spend money this year, spend money well this year, and I hope you guys do too. So that's the saving tip that I said I was going to give y'all, and this is the end of the video. Love you guys. Please, if I referred to you and you felt those gunshots, those bullets in your heart while I was giving these points, please take them serious and you have a blessed year and you like live through 2024. I wish you guys a blessed year, a very fun-filled year, a year that you'll be grateful for, a year that you'll be happy to have experienced, a year that you will just look back and love everything about it. You will love all the memories you made and everything. So please try to put my points to use to get those your New Year resolution working. It's not just to set them, it's to make sure they actually work. It's make sure they actually like pan out the way you want them to pan out. So put them to good use and things just work out. Wish you a lovely 2024. Bye guys.